I know how you must feel. Lost, alone, hopeless. You probably deserve it. But even for you, there is still a way. A way to bring it all back. The one precious thing you ever truly desired. Finish it.
Welcome to what's going to be the official Layers of Fear Part 1. It has been an adventure getting all of the recording and video editing software and everything like that all set up, but I think everything is finally good to go. It is a dark, spooky, stormy night here in real life. So if you hear any thunder outside of this game, it's not an effect. It's actually storming here. So I am going to be going back through and reading all of the notes, treating everything with fresh eyes. So let's get right into it. So, first note. Dear Sir, we would like to ask you to cease bothering our pest control specialist, as well as refrain from sending us any more of your highly inappropriate letters. I'll have you know that my mother is a respectable woman and does not take kindly to such accusations. All of our employees that visited your house reported absolutely no signs of a rodent infestation of any kind, and as such, decided not to act further than a prophylactic spraying. Please treat this letter as a final warning, or else the next envelope you'll receive will be from our lawyers. With best regards, Carl Denton, Pesky Pests Pacification Company. All right. So, we already know that the painty door, we need the key from upstairs, and it's also what takes us directly into the rest of the game. So let's walk around, explore some stuff. Of course, the kitchen. And another letter. Figured you'd be up all night, so I made you a little treat. You know, I bet even Rembrandt occasionally took time off from being brilliant and shoved his. Wait, oh, snored. I'm sorry, this handwriting. And snored his head off like the rest of us common folk. I know. Gasp. In other words, get some sleep, you big dummy. I love you. So that's from his wife. And I don't think there was anything in the... Oh, I was wrong. Oh, just some pots and pans. I don't know why I immediately thought that was pizza crust. So a bunch of paints, a bunch of brushes, 50 packs of air freshener though. Highly suspicious. And then we have this insane amount of alcohol that he wants. Alright. Oh, just, some storage. Okay, is there... Yeah. Just some big old jars. Paprika. Which I laugh about every time and I don't know why. Alright, let's see if there's anything else. Just a hat box. Another hat box. Nothing. Nothing. Some cigars? Yeah, some cigars. Sorry, stretching my back. Dominoes, which he seems to be very fond of, and then a bunch of paperwork, but we can't read any of it. So we're just gonna not look at that right now. So, oh, Oh, I completely missed this last time. What's down here? Man, I just keep missing everything. It's those hallucinated rats. Wow. Yeah, I did not come down here at all. I didn't even know I could go in this room. And there's the... I see it. I see you, rat. I see it. Okay. What is... What is... It's a pile of dolls. I hate it. Okay. Moving along. Ooh. I just had a real life rather... I don't know if y'all could hear that one, but that was loud. Okay. There's even more. Okay, so this is locked. And I know that there is a lot of other stuff that's locked as well. Is there anything we can read? No, but... Ooh! I know you guys had to have heard that one. Whew, this storm here is angry. It's, you know, don't get me wrong, perfect ambiance, but... And then it's just a destroyed painting, a bunch of wine. What is this? A report card? Physical education excused from class. Ooh. It is so weird because it's like I'm hearing the thunder echoing on the game that I'm hearing here. Picked a good time to play. Alright, okay, so that's just back upstairs. So I think we've explored everything down there. I can't believe I missed all that. There's so much. And yes, I'm being a bit louder in this recording because my roommate is currently not home. So, yes, the wet shaggy dog bathroom. Just gonna turn that off. Oh gosh. It's making my floor shake. It's so weird. I'm hearing the thunder outside and then in the game. I know I keep talking about it. I'll stop, I promise. So he has a below knee prosthesis. And then it says, how the heck did they mess up the... And then I don't know what this says. Oh, the length. Okay. How did... Oh, that's why he has a limp, because it's not right. That makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry, I keep leaning, trying to be comfy. Alright. Anything else? No, just standard bathroom stuff. Towels and such. Okay. So... I didn't realize I could look under the stairs either. Just some picture frames. I didn't go in this room either. Oh my goodness. So this must be... No? Because this is Little Vinny and Partners. Not Pesky Pesco. Maybe that was another one that he tried to call or something? And then, of course, a trap. I did not see those down there. Man, they're everywhere. This guy was just obsessed. Okay. So, we have a letter. I'm sorry for yesterday. You were right. I overreacted. It's just that this isn't about me. It's about her. Everything I do, everything with her best interest in mind. Oh, everything I do with her best interest in mind. I'm sorry. I guess I've always believed that in an imperfect world, it's worth to strive for perfection. Ah, now I'm starting to sound like my father. I will work on my temper, though. Promise. We'll talk later. I love you. Some towels, I guess. So we have some medals in here, and we do see some later as well. And I've always thought that maybe the reason for his leg having a prosthesis, well, that's locked also, was that he was a soldier. But we don't know. Maybe we'll find out. Okay. Okay. Alright, so bunch of burnt up sheet music. And then we have a note. Been working all night, don't wake me up. Very adamant about that. Okay.
Stumbling all around, stumbling all around, stumbling all around, so funny. Stumbling here and there, stumbling everywhere, and I must declare, I stepped right on her toes,
Clothes.
and when she...
Obviously, he has a large bit an alcohol problem. So we have a news article here. Galactic's grand opening in flames. Disastrous fire at the new department store leaves dozens fighting for their lives. The long-awaited opening of the Galactic department store turned into heck on earth when the building's wiring burst into flames. While the majority of visitors managed to reach the emergency exits in time, several unfortunate attendees were trapped in the back of the building, having no chance to escape the raging inferno. Oof. The exact number of casualties has not yet been determined, although it is estimated that at least a dozen people have been severely injured. The owner of the Galactic, Ron Sheffield, that's a lengthy name for a store, has so far declined to comment on today's tragic events. Of course they have. And then we have a broken mirror, which is never a good sign. And what I think is probably an engagement ring or a wedding ring in that drawer. As I said, this is all areas of the game that I have been in before. So once we're all caught up, I'll let you guys know. Sorry, couldn't sleep. The leg's been acting up again. Figured I might as well do some work. Love you. So I'm guessing he was suffering from what is called phantom leg syndrome. And it's where when you are missing an appendage, you can still feel it, but it hurts, but it's not there. So it sounds like that might be what he was suffering from, and that's really unfortunate. Just like all this blood is unfortunate. And what is that? That looks like... Okay, that's locked. That honestly looks like a strike you would see on a tree after lightning hits it, is what that reminds me of. Maybe we'll get to go in all these locked places later? I'm not sure. Okay. Maybe some old playing cards? I'm not positive, but can't pick them up. And then this was the first thing that ever jump scared me in the game, which is just a ladder. And then I never noticed this crazy looking hairy like man baby up there. Hairy man, baby. What is he burning? Just random stuff? And he's holding just some kind of piece of paper. Oh, he looks like a wolf man. Okay, I don't really know if there's anything to that. And then we need this key. And we have another note. I'm sorry, I'll make it up to you. Tonight it's all about you and me. Let's make it special. And then underneath here it says, you promised. So I'm guessing, he, didn't fulfill his end of the agreement, which sounds like a common thing for him. He keeps promising things, doesn't actually do anything. Oh, inspired OCD. All right, that's certainly a name for an achievement. All right. My dear friend, let me ask you one simple question. Have you completely lost your gosh darn mind? I know you're going through some hard times right now. I really do. That's why I agreed to let you do those illustrations in the first place, for old time's sake. I even deliberately gave you a trivial task because I expected Little Red Riding Hood to be something you could draw in your sleep. What I didn't expect is to get this demented nightmare fuel you submitted for a kid's bedtime story. There is no way in heck I'm using this, and I already regret agreeing to paying in advance. Ooh. Please get your stuff together. Your old pal, Liam Brickstone. Whispered Tale Publishing House. I always want to whisper when I read that. So, these are the illustrations that he's talking about. And, yeah, they're pretty dark. I never really expected the wolf to be that big. I'm just saying. Yeah. I mean, they're good. It definitely takes a lot of talent to do something like that, but probably not so good for kids book. So, moving right along. Lots of just broken glass bottles everywhere. It seems like... And then just a phone on the floor. I'm not sure why I can pick that up. But yeah, just lots of stuff on the floor everywhere. It seems like this man's life is definitely in shambles. Everything's just not going so good for this man. Okay, we can't look at anything. Oh, yes, we can. True story. Behind the picture of Dorian Gray. Was it true all along? Why does that name sound familiar? If anyone knows who Dorian Gray is, aside from, maybe just like a fictional character. Sorry, I'm just adjusting. Let me know. Because if I try to look it up, it will stop my recording. Okay. Nothing. And a bunch of nothing. Okay. So far, though, I'm still seeing new things every time I have had to redo this section. I never opened this before either. Jeez. Okay, can I open this? No. Yeah, it makes sense because the chair's in the way. Oh, I could have turned those lights on that whole time. I feel dumb. I didn't even realize that there was a light switch. I thought it was just dark in this room for some reason. I was just like, yeah, it's just the way it is. It's totally fine. Alright, so we have one more hallway. Nope. Okay. Odd. And I say that because the first time I played this, yeah, that. It came bouncing out the door at me. The first time I came through this hallway. Maybe it's glitched. I don't know. Moving right along. So it's obviously a girl's room. And by the way, I hate all of those dolls. Especially after seeing the big pile of them in the basement that I hadn't seen before. Not good, not good, not good. Okay, so I was hoping maybe that would say something, but the only word that's here is beer, which might, you know, possibly be fitting for our character. I'm stuck on the horse. Okay. Moving right along. Alright. Just a lot of blocks. And then we have this picture of, I'm assuming his daughter, who is this girl. Assuming, you know. Because I still really don't know a lot about what's going on in the game yet. I only got up to just like a certain point. And then this would be our guy. And I never noticed this. He has these yellow scribbles on his leg, which I think is meant to symbolize. There we go. That's the word. Symbolize his prosthesis. And then this is the mom, and she just looks very sad and has all kinds of color all over her. So, we're assuming that the mom got burned in a fire and something happened to her face. And the rest of the colors that are all over her, we might find some more about what that might mean later. Oh, sorry. Underwear. Lots of wooden train pieces, though. Oh. That was already on. Alright. It's weird, yeah. In some places it's on, in some places it's off. And then I'm very confused about the age of this girl. Because we have like regular undergarments in that drawer over there. But then we have like a crib type bed here in the middle. And also, why was she excused from PE? Could just completely excused from that class. Like, what happened? So we have just a bowl. And just a mirror, maybe a pen. And then this really fancy silver rattle. Super fancy. Okay. I think that is everything. I am so sorry, my throat got scratchy. What I was going to say is that I think that this painting is kind of weird because you can't see anything but just like this black mass behind this adorable little puppy and then just a hand. I'm sure it's meant to be menacing, but I'm just kind of like, alright. Maybe it's symbolizing something? I mean, everything in this game symbolizes something. So, I can't imagine I'm too incorrect in my assumption. So, we have the key. Let's get to the painty door. Oh, that guy's weird looking. See, I never really looked at all of this before. It's all weird. Just really, really weird. I don't know what other word to use for it. And then these look like some sketches, I guess. So, yeah, I think that's everything. So we're gonna go in the paint door. Oh, that's the basement. And we did actually go down there this time. So we have covered everything on this floor aside from this. And this is where we start getting into the spook. Sir, I didn't touch the workshop just like you asked, although I can't imagine the mess that's inside. Also, if you care so much for that room, maybe you should pay more attention to where you leave the keys. I brought them back to your office, and that's why we went on ahead and went up there, so we could get that key. And now it's open. And so in here, there is just paint all over this chair. And I really don't understand how there's paint all over the back of the chair if he had someone that was sitting here. So did he, like, cover someone in paint while they were in the chair? It's kind of weird. And then in here, there's a ton of paintbrushes, but on closer inspection, they're all broken. So this guy clearly, and as evidenced by the note that we also read earlier, has some severe problems with his temper. Gets really mad. that's locked. We gotta find a lot of keys. Okay, and then, yeah. That 30 bottles, was it, on that paper of booze he wanted? I mean, this looks like it's more than 30, though. Sorry, I keep trying to correct the way that I'm sitting. Because I can see it on my camera, but my chair is wobbly, so it just kind of like shifts me to one side. I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, see, it's already doing it. Okay. I just need to get a better chair soon. Can't read anything in this drawer. Bunch of paint, some brushes. Oh, a note. I'm so sick and tired of us talking through these notes. We live in the same house, for gosh sake. Come talk to me when you're done before you go to sleep. And I'm guessing he probably didn't do that because he seems to not follow up on things very well. And there's some more medals. So. I like these sketches, though. These are really good. Cheeky little gremlin. That cherub looks very upset. Oh, that's a vulture. Okay, so good reason to be upset then. Just broken glass everywhere. It's literally all over the house. Okay. Yeah, it's just everywhere. And so, I don't know if you can see very well in this mirror. I studied kind of what he looked like in the bathroom when I was looking at this for the first time. And it does look like he's wearing a soldier uniform, which is why I guessed that he was. And then just kind of all the medals everywhere proved I was right. So that's why I say that. But I still don't know if maybe he rescued his wife from that fire and lost his leg that way, or if he lost his leg in like a war or something. We just don't have that much context yet. So, get it right this time. And we have very loud thunder over here. Not in game. Sorry about that. Just some groundwork and then like a little bit of like some pink. Not a lot going on yet. But he really wants to get this painting right. It's the most important thing. And now, we're not where we were before. And the atmosphere it just changes so immediately. Because at first you feel relatively like safe. And then it just shifts so dramatically. You're like, oh, okay. And then there's just water all over the floor here because this window is open for some reason. And just out of reach. And I have no idea what that means. Maybe he's talking about the perfection he keeps talking about he's looking for. The painting being finished. Not really sure. And I wish I could close that, but I can't. Okay. That didn't happen last time. And my wish was granted. Ooh. This game is just continually finding new things for me to find and new things to scare me, so. Alright. I have goosebumps. Okay. So, is there anything in here? No? Okay. Ooh. That genuinely spooked me. Alright, oh. Okay, no, there are only 2. I thought there were 3. And then this is just a bunch of books. Yeah, books. Okay. And then, so we have to leave out the same door. No, we're somewhere else. Also, one thing I want to point out that's always really confused me is that everything is constantly shifting, moving. And I'm not sure if we're supposed to assume that, like, our guy is drunk or if it's a boat. Because I had mentioned in my original recording of this that I did watch some of Jacksepticeye's playthrough of Layers of Fear 2 and you're on a boat. So I immediately assumed that this would be on a boat for some reason. I don't know why. It's a house though. They keep talking about it as if it's a house, but everything keeps moving. And if you watch from the beginning of the game, it's doing the same thing. So I don't know. Maybe it's like a drunk psychosis. The rats, I mean, he's like drunk hallucinating. The rats? I mean, the rats are not there to anyone but him. I just don't know why he's seeing them. Going in circles. Yeah, maybe the Weeble Wobbles has just been him being really drunk this whole time. And I just kept wanting to think it was a boat. I don't know. Okay. Alright. Okay. So we have talking box. Alright. So I remember there was something you could... Okay, so this is a save the date for a wedding, and we still don't know what's happened to his wife. And I still think he did something to his wife. So this says save the date of, and then he's just like blacked all this out, doesn't want to look at it, and scratched all this out. So Scritchy Scratch requests the pleasure of your company to celebrate their wedding on Saturday, the 9th of June at St. Luke's Chapel at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And last time, I thought for sure that that was the code to the box. It's not. I missed something. And this is a part I had to edit out before. And then you get the save code. So it's 485. And the box just whispering like that is just... I don't like it. Okay. And that is a really heavy lock also. I just want to throw that out there. The past holds back. Look closer.
The thought alone that the most beautiful piece of art doesn't have my name on it is killing me. So, will you marry me?
Okay. So it's definitely the engagement ring, but we also saw this upstairs. And that's not to say that where we are now isn't like a hallucination, but we did see it upstairs. It's the same ring. Okay. Oh, never forget. Can we open this? Okay, nothing in it though. And the environment just changes every time you even turn around. Oh gosh, what's happening here? Oh wow. Hey rocking chair. How you doing? Ugh. Can't open it. I just really don't want to be close to that chair. I hate it. I hate it so much. There's just paint stuff everywhere. Oh, a note. You've been snooping around my workshop. Again, for the last time, you are not allowed that room, even if the door happens to be open. I forbid it. This is your last warning. Next time, you'll have to look for a new job. Oh, so this must be the first note. And then the one they left in response was the one that said, "Sir, we didn't touch it, da da da." I really wish you would stop doing that. Okay, I'm just gonna go past it. Okay. Ooh. So someone had a temper tantrum and threw a pillow. Sorry, I thought I saw something, but I guess it was just like a glitch on my screen. That was weird. And then I like this. I think my grandma had one like this when I was a kid. And I would spin it really fast. I don't think I can spin it fast enough. And then put my finger down and, at 4 years old was like, oh, I'm gonna go to that place when I'm older. Joke's on me. Okay. Can we... Yeah, see. More dominoes. He really likes dominoes. Can we look in this box? No? Okay. I'm glad that fire didn't burn me up. Okay. So this is where everything starts getting really crazy. Still scares me. First time it happened, I jumped about 5 feet in the air. Okay. Alright. Getting my bearings here. I can see. Awesome. Nope, I'm not gonna ruin it. Okay. Goosebumps. So many goosebumps. Oh, I hate it. Ugh. Okay, so that's what I almost ruined a minute ago, was that jump scare. Ugh. You're creepy. Who are you? I don't like you. Big old face staring at me, all accusatory like. Don't scare me like that. Okay. Let me have this note. Okay, text time. Here we go. Alright. My love, even though you have not been born yet, I can already feel your presence. It's simply amazing. I just can't believe how lucky I am. A year ago, all I had was talent and ambition. Now, against all odds, I have a career, a loving husband, debatable, and you. I have never been a deeply religious person. I guess what other people look for in a sermon, I found in perfecting my art. But now I can't help but feel like there's a higher power watching over me. Once they told me that I would never succeed as a musician. Now I'm playing sold-out concerts at some of the most prestigious venues in the country. Oh, so she was the pianist. Okay. They also said I had a difficult character. Me too. And that I would never find a soulmate. Yes, again. Finally, a doctor once told me that I would never be able to have children of my own, and yet, here you are, within me. I am quite possibly the happiest woman in the world. I love you so much. So this is a note, or letter, moreover, that the wife, this man's wife, wrote to the daughter before she was born. Alright. Yay, lever. Okay. Boy. And now, okay. I didn't realize that we literally circled back around. We're in the same room, but we like fell through the floor. And then the floor just magically fixes itself. Alright. Then we have another of those creepy, creepy little baby dolls up there. Alright. And I hate it. Okay. Oh, it's the fireplace that was causing that. Okay. Alright, music change. You don't need to be that serious, do you? You can do anything? Okay, no, okay. Sorry. I never, like, took the time to look at the. Oh my gosh. They all have two faces. Sorry, I keep leaning in really close, like it's gonna help me see better. Okay. Alright. Paint deep lies.
Now, a tiny bit to the left. Yes, just like that. Hold that pose. I want to get all those lovely curves just right.
Hmm. Way you talk to your wife is pretty creepy. I just want to throw that out there. Way you talk to her is really weird. Ooh, I don't like this room. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Okay. Okay. Alright. I don't like it. Mm-mm. It suspends everything in midair behind you. Ooh. It was just all hovering behind me. Like, it's like the house is attacking your character. I don't want to say me, because it's like, it's the dude. It's the dude. I have a hard time connecting with this guy, because he doesn't seem very nice. So, yeah. Alright. I never really looked at this before either, and that is just... Ugh. What am I... Okay. Alright. Hmm? Books. Okay. Alright, that's fine. You know, nothing weird there, just some books. It's totally fine. Oh, a note. Alright, this is really informal. Hey, in regards to your previous letter, I'm sure it's nothing to be too concerned about. Women tend to get weird after having a baby. It's rude. Okay. Hormone imbalances and the like. When we had our first, I remember Valerie got the blues real bad. I would ask her what she wanted for lunch, and she just burst into tears. Just be there for her, and I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Now, I know I promised not to rush you, and by all means, enjoy your well-deserved time off. But just to let you know, I'm getting phone calls up the yin yang, and I think that's hilarious. I don't know why. Yin yang. Commissions left and right. You're a hot ticket, my friend. Maybe we should strike the iron while it's hot. But of course, family comes first. Your friend and agent, Thomas Caldwell. And I felt like agent is why it was so informal, because it's like technically his boss. So he can kind of just like say whatever. Alright, I already looked in there. I don't know why I looked in there again. Okay, more books. Alright. Oh. Oh gosh. I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Okay. So we gotta go this way. Okay. Alright. Into this labyrinth-esque house we go. Alright. I think. Ugh, scared me. I think I missed something before that I got last time. Right, first step is the hardest. First step to what? Maybe recovery? Or guilt. Could be. Oh, okay. Alright, so we're back in the kitchen. It's nice and cheery, but the music is not. Mm-hmm. Nobody's home? Nobody's here? Nobody's here. I still keep expecting to open these and just, like, see a human head or something. I still don't know where those came from, though. Hi, Bloody Knife. How are you? Okay. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I don't like it at all. Okay. So we need this.
First, I looked for a canvas. Not just any canvas. I had to find a knife. Not one of those bread ones. It needed to be as sharp as a razor. So I used a razor, in fact, and then carefully flayed the skin. Booze helped keep my hand steady.
Yeah, so we have human skin in our inventory now. And he was. Oh my goodness. Alright, real time lightning, could you calm down? That could not have had worse timing. Oh my gosh. So yeah, so we have human skin in our inventory now. And he was using people for canvas. That's why earlier I was like, I keep expecting to see a head. This dude's like our Hannibal Lecter. Or maybe not Hannibal. Oh, Gain? Wayne Gacy? I think that was the guy that made stuff out of people. No, that was the clown guy. What was that guy's name? I don't know. I'll have to look it up when I take a break and get back to you guys. Okay, so we have a note. Deep breaths. Remember, you're a professional. It's just the first few strokes, then you're over the hump. What's so hard about it? And I think it's because he's using people for canvas. Yeah, I did miss something. I am not restarting again. Don't worry. But I'll let you know. It's like, so I'm assuming we get a bunch of collectibles that we can put on this wall. When I did this last time, it was like a weird drawing of a rat, and it said it was like a dust vermin or something. So I'm wondering if there's just real big dust bunnies everywhere, and he thinks that they're real rats. I don't know, man. This guy seems absolutely bonkers. I mean, I think possibly he killed his wife. Something happened to the daughter, which we still don't know about that yet. And we've also got this album. I still have no idea if I've missed any photos, but I'm assuming there's going to be a whole bunch of those to collect. Oh, the notes. Notes go in here. I thought this was photos. Okay. So hopefully we aren't missing any of those shapeless dreams. So So, we add the skin, and then we end up with these really scary stories to tell in the dark-esque flamingos. But I am glad that now we're all caught back up with everything that unfortunately got botched when I was trying to record it the first, 2 times. So we're officially all caught back up now, and the second video, part 2, will be all completely brand new content to me, to you, and, well, I'm not going to say the internet because I'm sure there's another playthrough somewhere. But thank you so much for joining me. If you liked the video, please give it a big ol' thumbs up. And I will see all of you in a bit in part 2.